Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is your friendly neighborhood summoner Maladar, and today we're going to be talking about masteries, specifically my mastery setup for April 2021. I realize it's just like 2 days left in the month or one day, but that's when I got around to doing the video. I haven't done a mastery video, I think, since like fall 2019. I know, I just kept putting it off. It's here. So this is what we're not going to talk about today. Today, we're not really going to talk about which one is the best mastery build because you are the only person that knows what the best mastery build is for you. I'm just going to show you what I am choosing, what I use all the time, pretty much, and why I think this is the best for me. So that's pretty much the best advice that I can give you. So let's go ahead and start with proficiencies. Before this, it used to be called utility. They changed it to proficiencies. I don't know why they did that. I don't remember. I don't read all the forum posts. If it's not like a update that's like you have to read in the game, I don't go on the forum that often. Also because there's a lot of trolls on the forums. Shout out to the trolls. What I am going to recommend you is to do three things. If it's the only masteries you're going to get, you really need to get this one, parry. Just get parry 3 out of 3. When you block, it reduces more damage, it stuns them. It's just do it, man. Just trust me. It's really good for you. I know I have some videos that go really in depth, like and explain. No, this is gonna make it quick. We ain't got time to waste. Dexterity, basically, if the opponent rushes to punch you in the face, you're gonna dash back really fast, and it's gonna avoid the punch in your face. So if you don't want to get punched in the face, take the Dex Mastery. Just take 1 out of 3. Just do it, okay? Here, some people like to max Limber out because, they're very, very into Alliance Wars and it helps the defenders and they just get Limber 5 out of 5 and stick with it. Don't. You can, but no, it's not for me. Stupefy. When you stun the opponent, the stuns at the 3 out of 3 rank, they last a half a second more, and you're like, oh my god, a half a second more, that's really not much, but I'm telling you, bro, it's really a lot. Okay, so let's just go to offense, because that's where my playstyle shines through. I love doing arena. I do arena like a madman. I think I haven't missed an arena in a while. Well, I took a break like 2 months ago because I was like too much irritated. But I usually do the 5-star arena and the 4-star feature arena. I just go for the, like the shards. And let me tell you a secret, man. Time is money. If you want to sit there and take 3 times as much to do one single fight in the game because that's what you want to do, that's good for you. But if I can do 3 or 4 fights in the amount of time it's going to take me to do one fight, I'm just going to do that because I like having free time. And that's kind of crazy saying it as a grinder. I used to have this, I think it was maxed. I just dropped 2 points and I maxed out both precision and cruelty. After watching a whole bunch of videos, shout out to Cam, about which one is better to drop, and I figured, even if I drop a point out of either and put them back in courage, I like masteries that benefits most of my characters, which is why you're not going to see me with 5 out of 5 deep wounds. Okay? Sometimes I don't even use a bleeder. Why would I have that benefits a bleeder? It just doesn't make sense. Same with courage. I don't spend most of my time in the game at under 50% health. So why would I waste 2 points on that when I could just max out, critical rating and critical damage? It doesn't add it by a lot, but it's still more than not having it, as opposed to just having more attack power when I'm under 50%, which doesn't happen too many times. Okay, so as you can see, I do have both Liquid Courage and Double Edge max out. If you're one of those players that likes to just play with other masteries and like to spam your special one and love those kind of characters that rely heavily on specials and it's all nice and you think you're so skilled because of it, no bro, you're really not that skilled because you're just spamming specials, right? So what's more skilled, spamming specials or adapting your whole playstyle to not being reliant on specials and knowing precisely when you should use a special to either destroy the opponent or just win the game faster, right? Spamming specials, applying a special tactic, advanced tactics to finish the fight with good health, not relying on masteries. Where's the skill? We could go on and on. But anyway, so some people don't have glass cannon. I figured, 7% health. If I'm like in Act 7 or Alliance War, if you're gonna get hit by a combo, you're pretty much dead. So that extra 7% health is not really gonna help you, man. But that 7% damage when they're like at 1 or 2% and you're going in for that one last combo, but then you finish the combo and they're like at 0.05% health, and then they get to a special, then you're dead. So it's better to have that attack boost than that 7% health. That's just my logic. If you don't like it, that's fine, because this is about my masteries and why I think that my mastery setup is pretty much a superior mastery setup. And if you don't agree, you just haven't tried it yet. Despair, I thought really long and hard about maybe maxing this out, because I do have at least 1 or 2 debuffs on my opponents at all times, even if it's just like a parry or like 2 armor breaks or something like that. There's like a car outside. But I was like, just 2 is enough, because not all of the opponents are going to regen health or what have you. And 2 is sufficient, and then 1 point here, because I need to get to this one, to Assassin. And I feel like rank 1 out of 5, when you're below 18% health, your champions gain 20% attack. That's nice to have, so you can be like Electra 24/7. And if you don't know what that means, just go look up Electra's abilities, signature ability. And I know you're gonna have to actually open your game, go to the characters panel, click on Electra, and actually read her abilities. Let me give you a pro tip. You know how sometimes we're so lazy, myself included, that instead of opening the game up and reading the character's information, we would rather spend 15 to 20 minutes on Google just searching what they do. I mean, isn't that just silly? It's just silly. So it also reduces the enemy's defensive ability accuracy by 12%, which is good. Okay, bye. So that's my, offense masteries. The only time I ever change this, it's when I have to, because like in Act 7 or in Alliance War, I have to fight a void, and I'm just gonna die if I go in the fight, because Kabam is so cool, they decided to create special characters that punish you for using certain masteries. And you know what? Even if I have to spend the 50 units to change my mastery so I can just destroy that void, I'm gonna do it, because the amount of time that I save in total by having these suicide masteries more than makes up for it. Defense, so this is what you need so you don't suck playing with the offensive masteries that I chose, okay? First of all, if you don't have block proficiency at rank 4 out of 4, meaning that when you block, you're not going to take as much damage, there's something seriously wrong with you and you need to adjust yourself. Some people like to take these energy resistance, physical resistance. Bro, just don't get hit, okay? I'm not the best player out there, far from it, but if I can manage without them, I'm sure a lot of you that are much better than me in much fancier alliances can take it as well. A recovery, you need it with the suicide masteries. Just do yourself a favor and max out willpower. First of all, you're gonna regen all the time if you have a debuff. Why would you not want to get health back? That's just silly. So just do it, okay? And then coagulate. This is a cheat code. This is a cheat code because it reduces the damage that you take from, where is it? Double edge completely, and then you regen by having willpower and recovery. So you're just healing yourself constantly. And if you use somebody like Angela, oh my god, I love Angela so much. By the way, shout out to Kabam for buffing Angela, who was already cool to such amazing proportions. Can you do that with all the champs that you buff? Angela buff and Colossuses and Magnetos should be like the template on how a player buff should be. The same with Falcon and Kingpin. There's a lot of good ones that you guys did an amazing job, but for every amazing job, we have Ebony Maw, or we have Annihilus, or we have Nova. So let me teach you something else. You got PI, which is player index, and you got prestige. They're really the same number, but it's not. So any base character, you see these numbers, let's go here. So I can make it really simple for you, because Every time I see somebody that refers to prestige as PI, I feel like my brain melts because it's not true. Okay, see, Dr. Doom, 23,020, whatever. That's not his base PI. His base PI is much lower than that. I think it's like 13,700 something. But what happens, depending on the masteries that you choose, this number, the PI number, it changes, it increases, okay? The base PI number that your character comes with, standard, with no masteries, that's also the character's prestige. So the original PI number, that's the prestige. The moment you put masteries into him, that PI number stops being the prestige and it's just the PI number. Man, if somebody would have explained this to me 4 years ago, 5 years ago, the way I just did, that would have been so good. This is it. This is the mastery. It's so good, man. And this mastery, it gives you 60%. Well, if you do decide to go with the glass cannon, it gives you actually 67.2% attack, meaning that you're going to finish all the fight so much faster. Alliance quest. Who wants to spend a minute per alliance quest fight, especially in map 6 or map 7? Now I know that in map 7 and some in map 6 you can't really play with suicide masteries, but you can play in almost all of the paths with suicide masteries. And you can use champs that benefit you by playing with them, like Corvus Glaive or Clairvoyant. The longer you spend fighting in any fight in the game, the higher the chances for you to make one mistake in a split second, get punched in the face, and then that's how you lose your character. Then you have to spend to revive that character and heal that character. And it just goes down the hill from there, man. Be smart. I'm trying to get you guys to be better players because I wish somebody would have had a chat with me back when I started like this. I would have been like, oh my God, thank you so much. But anyway, that's the mastery build that I have. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Different kind of mastery video for you guys. You know, I'm just very honest and blunt. Take it or leave it. If you are gonna switch to this mastery build right now, after watching this video, give this video a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, because these type of wisdom with Maladar videos, there's gonna be many more to come. Anyway, bye bye guys.